Good morning, everyone. I'm Charlotte Lehman, and this is Good Morning Especially. Have you seen the meme, Good Morning to Everyone, except? This podcast is the opposite. Instead of except, we're saying especially. The world can be a tough place, so every weekday in January, or maybe forever, depending on how this limited series goes, let me know what you think in the comments. We are here to start your day, or end it, with some positivity and gratitude. Good morning to everyone, especially dog trainers. My golden retriever, Ginsburg, struggles a lot with resource guarding. There have been a couple pretty bad incidents, and some might even say she has food aggression. The hope is always that your puppy's foundational experiences keep things like this from developing at all. And Ginsburg did have great foundational experiences, and she does have great genetics, but for whatever reason, she still struggles with being comfortable when other dogs are close to food that she wants. It became clear that this was not something I could tackle on my own. Even though I have a lot of training knowledge for a pet owner, I am not someone trained in pet training, and I do not have the experience of working with hundreds or even thousands of dogs the way trainers do. The trainers I've worked with have given me great suggestions, training games to play, warning signs to look for, and they've observed some really nuanced patterns in Ginsburg's behavior. And everything they have done has worked. As the saying goes, management always fails. You can put up all the baby gates, keep all the food out of reach, but there will always be a mistake at some point. A kid leaves the gate open, a piece of food falls to the floor while you're cooking. You can manage behaviors and environments as best as you can, but there will always be an incident where that management does fail. So the question then becomes, how is your dog going to react when there is that inevitable mistake? Thanks to our trainers, I am mostly confident in Ginsburg's ability to act appropriately and not demonstrate unreasonable food guarding. I have had a few management failures. One time some treats fell out of my hand on a hike and 2 dogs went for them. One time I dropped a breadcrumb while I was eating. And with our trainers' help, other than one incident between her and my puppy right after the puppy came home, Ginsburg has rocked it. That was the most recent incident of inappropriate guarding, and it was over 6 months ago. It was about a year in between that event and the previous one. I am really proud of Ginsburg. It has not been easy to retrain those neural pathways and recondition her emotional responses around food. But we mostly have, and it's thanks to the trainers we have worked with. Without them, I would not have really known where to start, and I definitely would not have made this progress with Ginsburg. Good morning to everyone, especially dog trainers. I'm Charlotte Lehman, and this is Good Morning Especially. Every weekday in January, we're here to tell everyone good morning, especially to a certain someone. This podcast is a group project, so I want to hear who you're saying good morning to. You can email us at goodmorningespeciallypod@gmail.com. Either write it out in the body of the email and I will read it on the podcast, or record a voice memo and send it in for me to play on the podcast. I cannot wait to hear who you're wishing a good morning. Quick reminder that you can find me all over social media at Charlotte with Dogs and Charlotte Lehman on YouTube. Visit charlottewithdogs.com/podcasts to check out my other shows.